Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Pisces. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of July 3rd through the 9th, 2023. But do understand the energy is timeless, so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates, then there could be messages for you. So I'm going to get into this. I'm trying to make my readings a little bit shorter. And then we'll get into the moon cycles this week. We are starting out this week with the full buck moon. It's in Capricorn. So if you go back to a reading that I did at the end of 2022, it's called the 13 Moons of 2023, and you can jump ahead because it's time stamped. You'll see where I pulled 3 different cards for this particular full moon called the full buck moon. And the 3 cards that I pulled, one of them was a crystal card, and the card that came out was serpentine. So that's what it looks like. Oh, it almost focused for a second. And it's like green, different shades of green. And it stands for transformation. That's a major theme for this month for all signs across the board. Transformation. The other cards that I pulled was the number 12 card for Hanged Man. It also corresponds with the herb burdock. So you could have burdock somewhere in or around your home. If you have it, use it for good luck. But the Hanged Man is all about either you putting yourself in a timeout or you being put in a timeout, and just taking a pause to look at a situation or look at a relationship or look at something from a different perspective. So it's giving yourself some time to think about something. And then the last card was number 41, imagination. So you could be dealing with somebody who's 41 years old, somebody who uses a lot of imagination or creativity for their work or project or whatever it is that they do. Or you might be being called to use your imagination to complete something. 4 + 1 = 5. And 5 also talks about, major change of direction. So you could be, experiencing that, sometime throughout the month, which is ultimately transformation. Then, because it's a full moon, full moons provide clarity and energy. It's the best time for spell work of any kind, and you can do like, cleansing your stones underneath the full moon rays. You can make moon water, or you can even take a spiritual bath, and just cleanse yourself and your energy. I'm going to start laying out the cards as I talk about the moon cycles. Okay, it's top of the deck. 39 creation. We just finished talking about, using imagination for creation. So there's that. On Tuesday, which is the 4th of July, happy 4th of July to those of us in the United States. It's really interesting because the moon is going to be in Aquarius, which is air sign energy, and it symbolizes free thinking, personal freedom, ideas and solutions, and it's an auspicious time for you to go your own way. So it's like all talking about freedom, independence, being independent from, whatever's been constricting you or holding you back. And also because it's air, the fireworks are in the air, but it's also fire. Anyway, then on Thursday, the 6th, we've got the moon in Pisces, your sign, water energy, and that's a great time to balance earthly desires and your spiritual pursuits. So it's very deep, like, it's spiritual, yes, but it's a great time to do any kind of mysticism or spiritual work or spiritual pursuits. Great time for manifestation and meditation. And then on Saturday, the 8th, we've got the moon in Aries, fire sign energy. That's the best time to either start and or complete short-term projects, and also start something fresh. Start with fresh energy. Then on Sunday, we have the last quarter moon. And it's the best time to clean house, finish projects, work magic to release and let go. Calling on our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. For Pisces, please, what do we have for our Pisces? Underneath the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or it just could be somebody, who does well with their money, Mr. Moneybags. We've got, speaking of money, Six of Pentacles, talks about balancing out money. Man, we've got the Hermit card coming out again. That's been popping out a lot. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did say Sunday's last quarter moon. Clean house, finish projects, work magic, release and let go. Anyway, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Pisces, was Wild Child by the Black Keys. You could be dealing with a wild child. You could be a wild child. Take it as it resonates. Do know that energies can be crisscross, flip-flop, and or reverse. So, you know, I'm pulling these cards that I'm talking, and I may say you, but it also could be the other person that you're dealing with. So just understand that. But the song, one of the lyrics in the song was, I'm just a stranger with a twisted smile, and I'm wondering, your heart is in danger. Come close now, let me tell you a lie. Wild child, you're going to get me. You're going to get my love today, yay, yay. So, this is talking about somebody who's a little bit manipulative with love, to be honest with you. They're a wild child, and they're going to, it's almost like, it's interesting because I just did a Cancer reading, and the song was Street Walking by Dan Auerbach, and he's one of the two guys in the Black Keys. I think they're brothers. And then you got the Black Keys song. But in that song, in Street Walking, it was, I don't know if it was the, it was kind of talking about like a streetwalker, right? About being kind of like a succubus energy that came up in the Cancer reading. And that's kind of the same energy of the song. It's, you know, I'm just a stranger with a twisted smile, and your heart is in danger when I come around. I'm going to get your love today. Like, it's almost like a, I'm hearing sexual addiction. Somebody could have sexual addictions, whether that's you or another person. But it's just somebody who just, you know, really is expressive with their emotions for another person. You know, they're very sexual by nature. They want to give their love and get loving. Take it as it resonates. It's for some of you, not all of you. It's just the energy going into this. Okay. Pisces. Like, there could be somebody that's just with somebody for money. Getting that too. This is for some of you, not all of you. Or just somebody who knows how to get what they want. I should put it better that way, right? Underneath the deck, number 14, Taurus, I have. You could be dealing with a Taurus. And number 15, this is crazy. Number 15, Gemini, I think. So here's the crazy part. In my Scorpio reading, the first two cards that came out were 14 and 15. We've got 14 and 15. Now, you just sat here and saw me shuffle this deck like constant, right? And I pulled top of the deck and bottom of the deck, and they're consecutive numbers. When consecutive numbers come up like that, it's very significant, okay? And because those two particular numbers came up, it's a very strong message. You could be dealing with like a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old, or there's some significance behind that. They could be a Taurus, they could be a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. I think, and I have. We're going to get some additional messages with the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards and see how it plays into this reading. Pisces. Okay. Y'all, you definitely have some strong Taurus and Gemini vibes in here. This is nuts. Okay, so top of the deck, new moon in Taurus, know your worth. I'm hearing, I think I know my worth. But then underneath the deck, we have Gemini. Clear your mind. Last quarter moon in Gemini. I have to clear my mind. Okay. Let's see this. Let's get into this. Starting out with the beaver moon, it's all about creation. The beaver moon happens in the autumn. I want to say it's around, it's like the end of summer, beginning of autumn. So it's like October or November time frame. August, November, August, September, might be September. I can find that out real quick, actually. November. It's in November. So something could have happened in November. Something could be happening this upcoming November. But it's card number 39. Somebody could be 39 years old. Somebody could have been born in 1993. But it's about creation. There could have been something that was started in November, is what I'm feeling. But also it could be coming to a culmination point at that time too. Underneath the deck, we've got the card number 6, self-love. There could be something significant happening on the 6th of this month during this week that we're reading for. That's what I'm feeling very strongly. But whatever happens, you have to pull in self-love. You'll be dealing with self-love, or have to exercise self-love for what that is. Yeah. And then I see 3, 6, 9. Those are very significant numbers, especially like in witchcraft, maiden, mother, crone. But it's also Father, Son, Holy Ghost, if it, in a more religious aspect. Okay, I'm going to take a look at these cards real quick. 39. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. So you may be saving money. You may have created some type of reserve. You could have been saving money since November. I feel like for some of you, not all of you, but there's some of you who are trying to get away from something, maybe even someone, and you've been secretly saving up money. And that's a form of self-love, because they may make you feel lesser than. You may have found out something about them, that they were sneaking around with other people or just not being honest. It's for some of you. And again, energies can be crisscrossed or reversed too. So, number 6, I have radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. So, that's going into this. Now let's look at the tarot. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Lovers. What I'm seeing, Pisces, is that there's going to be a balancing of finances, balancing of money, and it's due to, like, somebody has been in hermit, has been in isolation. You're looking for that inspiration in the darkness. There's been immense sadness. You could be dealing with a Virgo. That is the card of Virgo. Or just a situation that, has really kind of made you want to hide, right? The Hermit is a highly spiritual card. It's where people, venture into the void. They deal with their shadow side, trying to determine what the best plan of action is going to be. Which way should they go? What's going to make them happy again, right? Where do they find that light in the darkness, if you will? And this seems to me like it's involving a lover situation. Now, it's a balancing of a situation. So whether there's been a separation and you're balancing out finances now at this point, or maybe there was a separation, you guys are coming back together again, and there's a balancing of finances. That's what I'm feeling. And it's with the King of Pentacles. So the Pentacles, again, is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, and we've got Taurus and Gemini here. So let's look at these cards and definitions and see what this has to say with the Black Moon Astrology. So it's interesting, the Gemini card here, because this is Gemini, the Lovers. Ooh, I just heard somebody could have been in like a lover's triangle, potentially with a Gemini, maybe also a Taurus. So Taurus, Gemini, Pisces is what I'm seeing strongly here, and Virgo. Communication is key. Oh, well, first, one second. So first is, no one is free, even the birds are chained to the sky, by Bob Dylan. That was a quote by Bob Dylan. But communication is key. Be versatile and quick at this time. You must also be mindful because people are talking. So Gemini is a charming sign full of whimsy and fun and is ruled by the planet Mercury, named after the Roman god of wit and winged thoughts. So Geminis have a fickle and dual nature. They change their minds on a whim. What is true for them today may not be tomorrow. They get distracted easily and are highly nervous. More appropriate word is flighty. So attention disorders can crop up. When this card comes up, you may be the object of discussion, or you may have to talk your way out of a sticky situation. So, yeah, you may be caught in the crossfire or have to talk yourself out of a situation or be dealing with somebody who's doing this, right? Because of a lover's triangle. Dang. I also just heard, now this isn't for everyone, okay, but I'm looking at the card creation here, and there could have been some kind of a situation in which something was created and maybe coming about around the time of November, around the beaver moon, like a baby, some kind of pregnancy or something. At the current time, you may find yourself to be highly strung, nervous, or excitable, as is the nature of Gemini, but still able to figure it all out with a probing mind. It's the sign of soulmates, corresponding to the Lover's card in tarot. So this card can indicate an important romantic relationship that has started or will figure in shortly. Words are important now, so use them wisely. And words will be imperative regarding the outcome of this reading. So key ideas behind it is paying attention, mindfulness, talking, writing, explanation, and versatility. All right, underneath the deck we've got 14, and I want to check that out because it's the card right before this. So there are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, and those who do not see. Leonardo da Vinci. You're about to grow something from which there will be beauty and abundance. So this is underneath the deck. When this card comes up in a reading, money issues will have bearing on the matter, whether obvious or not so obvious. Bank accounts, accounting change, accumulating funds, any matter to do with finances will come into play. It is a fortunate time to ask for a loan, a raise in pay, or to buy into stocks. It is also a good time to become involved in an accounting or matters dealing with numbers and currency. So like I was saying earlier, I feel like, somebody could have been hiding money or saving money because this is a time of creation. And that money balancing out due to this lover situation. It's always a positive sign as it's highly stable and supportive. In a chart, Taurus stabilizes matters. Now, granted, this is on the bottom of the deck, right? So this is underlying energy, what you don't see coming. One cannot rile a sensuous bull too easily. Tauruses are bulls. But if one does, the explosive results may be unforgettable. So this suggests dealing with finances, capital investments, what is bought and what is owned. It also stands for your possessions. It's a good time to build on what you have. And it's an excellent time to invest in real estate or properties. Or this could be dealing with what you've already invested in. Because again, it's bottom of the deck. It's what you have. So the corresponding tarot card to this is the Hierophant. And the key ideas behind it is comfort, nurturing, steadfast, materialism, money, and what is owned. I feel very strongly like people are going to be talking about what you have, what you own. Because there's going to be some kind of balancing out of this in regards to something that was created or done around the beaver moon or what will be happening around the beaver moon. Now, with these new moon and Taurus, you guys we're already at 20 minutes, which is a little bit longer, but like I really feel like what you're potentially doing is you could be moving things over into your name. That, or if it's some kind of a split in a situation, it's like you knowing your worth and asking for exactly what you should be receiving. Hold on one second. So, the new moon in Taurus, you're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Know that you're worthy of your desires. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, and this is highlighted here, it has to be for the good of everyone, then you can do it. Good self-esteem will boost your manifesting powers, so love yourself more. Know your worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. But if you're manifesting for only yourself for greedy purpose, greedy reasons, it will not work out the way that you think it's going to work out. So just be aware of that, okay? And then clear your mind. That's the last quarter moon in Gemini. Somewhere here. Okay. Seriously. Gotta find it. Right here. So fretting is a sweet sounding word for feeling anxious. There's a lot of anxiety in this read. I think that you're worried about something. Drawing this card suggests that you or someone close to you is fretting. As you already know, this won't help you move closer to your goals, as it means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place where you feel good, so focus on making a list of your concerns and then talk them through to clear your mind. This is far more likely to bring good results. So, it's talking about like turning that frown upside down. I feel like there's a money matter. Could be dealing with the lover situation. You guys are trying to... Oh, I just heard hide money too, because the Hermit is all about the darkness and what's hidden in the dark. Some of you, and I'm just going to put it out there, some of you may be dealing with someone, or you may be doing this yourself, who's trying to hide money. I said it earlier, somebody's trying to hide money. That's what I see, that's what I feel. And it could be because of this King of Pentacles situation. It's dealing with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a king who, he makes a lot of money, he's a hard worker, does everything for his family, takes care of everybody around him, right? But he's obsessive about his money, and sometimes very manipulative too, and greedy, right? Yeah, the Emperor's right behind him. That's very masculine energy, and can sometimes be really angry if he doesn't get his way. So this is what you're dealing with, Pisces. I think that somebody's hiding money. Could be hiding it from the other person in order to get away because somebody was a wild child, or there could be a child coming, like a wild card. I hear wild card. So very interesting energy. If any of this resonates or has brought you any kind of answers, clarity, or insight, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. If you'd like to dig down deeper into a personal reading, I have all of my information in the description below, so you can get a hold of me. Also, if you'd like to drop a tip or a donation, always appreciated. I have those links below as well. But as you know, it's together we grow. So I do look forward to reading for you again in a future video. But make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Pisces.